Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of TerraFirmaGreg. I'm your host, Parabolic, and this is our sixth episode in this beloved playthrough. One thing I just noticed is I don't really know why I look like this. I have absolutely no idea what this skin is. Like a couple years ago, I thought it was hilarious, and I changed my skin to Donald Trump, and I literally just logged in and noticed this. To be quite honest, I don't mind it. So, yeah, I honestly thought it was something like with the temperature, since as you can see it's snowing and it's -1 degrees centigrade. But yeah, I don't really know. So, but anyways, one thing I would like to say is the last episode was a lot shorter than my typical length. Um, my thing is, I honestly like to record videos the way that I kind of grew up watching them. So well, with double the length really, because, when I want to make a video, I'll sit down and like for an hour and try to and really make a 40-minute episode and not really realize it until I look over at OBS and it says like 40 minutes. I'm like, "Ooh, okay, time to wrap it up." Um, but the last episode was like 20 and some change, I think, because my parents got home like in the middle of the episode, and then we had to go do stuff afterwards, and I was like, well, my planning was off for that. But anyways, so that being said, this is the construction you can see that we've gotten so far. Does this work? No, snow does not work for filling my thirst up. So one thing we need to do is we need to get some glass, and let's see. I know it was what I was looking at last time, because I believe, okay, I can just saw, it says table pour, because I don't think it really, yeah, basin pour. So to get this silica glass, we can make lime, because that's just heating flux, but this soda ash and saltpeter. So soda ash is heated seaweed or kelp, and I'm pretty sure those two can only be found in like an ocean. The other one is saltpeter, which I don't. Okay, so it's saltpeter ore, and I don't really know because there's the salt, but it's not glass working potash. Um, let's um, let's see what the book says about this real quick. So, would it be getting started? I forget where. Um, I forget. I know it's in here somewhere. Glassworking. Silica from white sand plus lime and potash is a powder. Yep. Okay. Soda ash can be used, which is made from. Okay, so I guess I can't really look that up. So seaweed. Um, doesn't really say. Like I wouldn't imagine that it grows like in river. Like that in my mind that's not um Standard water plants can be broken with a knife. Oh, okay. So that's straightforward. Alright, so we have our knife. Alright. So I'm going to... Come on. It's not wanting to fill my thirst back up. That's okay. So I'm going to run and... Or down to our... Oh wow, there is actually snow. Huh. I'm gonna go down to the like where the dock is that I built, and I'm going to get some, or at least try to get some. Oh, there we go. I'll say that was not what I wanted to do. So I will go down there. I'll get some seaweed, or at least I'm a look. I'm hoping that's how that works. And then I will be right back. Alright folks, as we come back into view of our dock here, I was unable to find any seaweed of any sort, because I had seen the standard water plants can be broken with a knife. So I mean, I was looking at that, and that made me think of the I already forgot what it was called, but I seen some of it. But every time I broke it, like the water grass, it would just give me stuff like that. So we're gonna scratch that idea. I did get some different types of sand. I got some white sand, some yellow sand, brown, and red sand. Mainly, you know, needing the white sand, I believe, for the silica. But at least for the time being, I don't really know what, because I'm thinking it's gonna be like something revolving around an ocean, because that's the only thing that like my mind is going, okay, you know, seaweed could spawn, like that's what I think of. I think of like, you know, I guess it would be the kelp more or less in the ocean. Like if you know you play like standard Minecraft, like that's, you know, you'll see the kelp growing, and then you'll have like the seaweed, which is just like the little, you know, the little grass in the ocean. But I think it's also kind of part in the name, like, you know, you're not gonna see seaweed as like, you know, the little bit of grass that you have in a lake. You know what I mean? Like that's just grass. So, and I think there's also more sand up there that I could get. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to, I'll look into that, because I don't really know exactly what I'm gonna have to do, or like, you know, really where to go. Because I'm not entirely certain, you know, like how far actually out. Well, yeah, I don't really know how far I'm gonna need to go up. I know I had more jute. Green bean seeds. Oh wait, no. Put that in there. So for the time being, I guess what we could do is make a. Let's see, I assume it's those. Okay. So we'll just do this as some form of window. There we are. I wonder if I do it the other way, because I have a feeling that glass is going to set. Yeah, okay. So glass is probably going to set the same way when I do that. I have a feeling it's not going to line up correctly. So I need, okay, perfect. I need 3 more. So I guess this actually kind of ends up working out as just, you know, some form of window on the basic hut. So I figure we'll go up. do, yeah, we'll just do that, and then I'm not gonna fully build the roof right now because I don't really have enough. I mean, I could easily go get enough thatch, but I figured I would just use thatch just to make this easy. Well, I don't know if easy is the correct word because this stuff, I can, I'm saying, let me just, hop up here real quick. So, but I figured thatch would probably be best. Oh, this is gonna suck. Okay. And then great. Let me just, and then we'll get rid of that. So yeah, I'm thinking, what is it? Make two in the middle. Okay. All right. Well then, I guess I'll just go ahead and make the roof real quick. Let me go get a bunch of straw, and I will be back. All right. So now we just need to go over here. There we go. Cool. Okay, so the roof's done. So now I figure we'll get rid of these. And then I'll make more slabs. I didn't realize I still have more in glory. Or made in pink, my bad. So I'll put these sands up real quick. Bricks. Oh. I'll put the door there, finally. What was I? Oh yeah. We'll make that. Well, yeah, I guess I'll just go ahead and make the rest of that. Oh, yeah, I already did it. I'm thinking, yeah, probably close the sides, and then when I can, make windows. Have a nice, yeah, cool, okay. So let me get some sticks really quick. Oh, yeah, the bundles. There we are. Very nice. And we'll just put those like that. And what I will do for the time being is I'll just go ahead and fill those holes with trapdoors. And then, so it's 4 apiece, so it'll take 8, sadly. So, yeah, like I was saying, until, oh, come on. So until I can get some seaweed or kelp or, what have you to where I can, this is a bit of a, okay, cool. I can't do that. And then we'll throw that back there. Close that up. Line this up where I fall there. Cool. Alright. So, close the door. We have a house. Take a little picture of that real quick. That is, yeah, that's that's definitely the most unique build I'd probably say I've ever constructed. But hey, you know, TerraFirmaGreg is not anything like I've ever played. So I figure sometime between now and the next episode, I'll try to move the bench or the workbench and the chests in here, and it's going to be crowded, but I'd like to move stuff inside and then turn this the hut into just like a log pile, and then I'll probably try to make some kind of building with a forge and move the anvil over and such. So, but yeah, maybe we can, you know, kind of clean this area up, get something. Look at the icicles. Look at that. That's cool, ain't it? So, but I'm gonna do a little bit of research, I guess you could call it, to see what exactly, or where, I guess would be the right term, as to where I could find some kelp. Well, I'm assuming kelp is in the ocean, and the problem is like, see, these are lakes, and to be honest, I haven't really explored, you know, lake. This is the farthest I've explored, and that was, you know, to get kaolin. But like I don't really know. See, this says lake 2, so I don't really know if it's just kind of like randomly generated or if it's like you go one way far enough. Because I mean, I've seen it. Like the people I've watched play, that like, I mean, you know, they exist, right? But it's just I don't know. I would need to I need to make some more canoes and just I guess go down the river at some point. But for the love of God, I need to find a sheep. Good Lord, I really need a sheep. So wool cloth or silk cloth. What's silk cloth here? It's string. So it's not really throwing much out there, so I'm assuming wool cloth, wool yarn, and that's wool scraping sheepskin hide. So does it really say? Because to be honest, I haven't encountered a I have encountered a tiger. That scared the absolute piss out of me because I didn't really know what it was, and he packed my ass, as Bernie Mac would say, and it hurt. Um, Thankfully I didn't die though. Boar, rabbit. Because I know with like the large animal, how it's talking about with the bears is you can make the thatch bed, but that's just setting your spawn point. It's not. Um, it's not where I can skip the night, because that's what I'm trying to. I didn't see anything about a. This is just where they spawn. I would assume open plains, forests. I mean, like, am I wild animals? Is that something about the where? I know it's in here somewhere. It was the thing where it, ooh, greenhouse. Treated wood. Oh, ew, I can't make that yet. Huh. I feel like a place to see. Okay, so see, this is what is. Set your spawn, but you can't sleep through the night. Yeah, that's like bears and cows. So like with a cow, but it's like the world spawn is right up there. Um, Animal husbandry. Okay. Um, Bull. This bull is old and cannot. Okay. Um, Pig. Woolly animals or mammals that can be sheared. Sheep, alpacas, and musk oxen. Dairy animals. The nesting stuff. Pigs, cows, goats. Yak. Yeah, it's too warm for those. Alpacas. Yeah. Dry climates, temperature. Ooh, okay, so I think it's because my rainfall is a little high. They grains, they have 1 2 children pregnant. 2 days. They grew wool every 9 days. Yeah, because that is the one thing that kind of sucks is average temp is 7, but the annual rainfall is 329. So I wonder. Oh yeah, hold on. I forget it does that. Oh yeah, let's light these up. The 2 day cycle is over with. Um. Oop. So I'm wondering if it would be worth it to set up like bases of operation in areas that would ultimately, prove beneficial, like in the area down there where I got Cowlin. Well, it's it's honestly annoying to traverse because I don't really know if if rivers line up where I could get back or if it was just, you would have to run. Because as of right now, I don't really have the most inventory space. You gotta carry in tools. You never know when you would need, one of the tools. And it's a mix of like, it would be nice, but at the same time, I don't really know if just me sitting out there would lead to them spawning. Because when I was running through, like I saw some cows, I think I saw some pigs, but I never saw sheep because I would have probably killed that sheep or figured out how to get the wool off of it. But that's neither here nor there. And oh good lord, hold on, I missed one. I do need to do some research into the basics. But if it's the two things I really need to find is a way to get seaweed and a way to get wool, and that would be my guess. And I don't really know if going further south would probably, which I think really the only reason that they don't spawn here is because the rainfall's too high. The rainfall's up at 329, and max it can be for them is 300. So, but I got all the different types of sand that I'll need. So, I've got, I'll look for kapok trees eventually when I kind of have a little more production going on. But I'm gonna need to figure out how to get raw stone, to be honest, for the handstone. So then to make the kaolinite powder, and then I'm gonna need to find graphite. So that's gonna be fun. So then we'll have fire clay, and then we can hopefully get into making fire bricks. And I'm assuming no. wrought iron. That's in the, I'm missing something here. It's the, yeah, the bloomery. That's what it was. So, really we need to move towards bronze, but I kind of want, I want um, the basics. I would like to get some wool. That would be nice. Um, Being able to get, the insulated clothing, I think would come with that. Um, but like at some point, I'm gonna need to kind of get a little bit of everything. Um, but in a total sense, it would be nice to be able to get the wool and the seaweed just for the glass because I'm gonna get tired of using uh so see like for lamps and whatnot, and even the glass that I'll need. But the the torches are going to get old, and from what I understand, with um, I know it's something. I forget what the fuel source is that you can olive oil and tallow, and olive. Yes, I need to kind of figure out where those. Huh. Jute. What about tallow? Well, see, there's the lava lamps, but I can't really. I'm not gonna be able to pick that up. Um. Okay. Well, that might not be as. Yeah, that's probably honestly a waste of time, unless um, just like going out and in the adventures that I probably will have in my foreseeable future to try and find kelp of some regard, or seaweed, either one. Um, I hopefully I can find some olives. I haven't found any yet, but yeah. So after that little last bit of incessant rambling, I am going to call the episode here, as I'm unprepared for what I thought I was going to be able to find from what they told me in the book. But anyways, I would like to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.